Cornell is the best place in the world. I had the opportunity to spend 4 years playing and as a student here, and there's nowhere else I wanted to be than to come right back here for another 2. And so a lot of people think I'm crazy for staying in school and sticking around for another 2 years, but it was the best opportunity in the world for me to come back and be with this team every day and to continue to learn from one of the best educational institutions in the world. After 4 years, I was very confident that there's no place I would have rather spent my college career, whether it be on this campus, just going to classes, being with the people that are on this campus, and then playing. You know, Cornell is such a great tradition. It was an honor to uphold that tradition and get the opportunity to put Cornell on my chest for 4 years. At the end of my career, after the Albany game, and we talked about getting one last home game on what we call George's house, you know, on Sholkoff Field, and it really takes on a new meaning after you realize you can't play out there anymore. But day in and day out, having the opportunity to go out on Sholkoff and compete with the Big Red, it's unlike anything else in college lacrosse. It's definitely a different perspective. You see things a little differently, and it's difficult when you can't get out there on the field and do what you want to see done. So you kind of got to communicate much better, and you got to keep a broader perspective on everything going down. But at the same time, I'd like to believe my role hasn't changed a ton. My last 2 years being a captain here, you still have everybody's best interest in mind. And grad school is definitely, it's ramped up a little bit from undergrad, and obviously they challenge you in undergrad here and they push you to really excel in the classroom, but it's certainly a different level in grad school, especially because you work a lot more around other people's schedules. So I'm finding in group projects and whatever it may be, whatever commitment there is. As an undergrad, when you could do it on your own, I could come home at the end of practice, 7, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and then just work from there and kind of fit it in wherever it fit. But when you're working around 4 or 5 other people's schedules, you're on their time. So it's made for some long days and a long year so far, but couldn't be more excited of where I am and to still be here, giving back to the lacrosse program and getting a second degree here. It's a test every day. You know, you learn to be the best you can be because you don't have time to misstep or to misallocate your time. And so I know most people when they get here, and especially playing on a lacrosse team, you struggle with time management. You struggle to be a young kid maturing, but the maturation process that you go through over that 4 years is incredible. You understand where your priorities lie, you understand how much time you can allocate to different things, and you understand what's important, because if you spend too much time doing the wrong things, you're going to struggle in the classroom, you're going to struggle on the field, and if that's what's important to you, you learn how to really use your time wisely.